So UFC 282 took place on Saturday evening, and out of both of the fights that went to a decision, they both have massive controversies surrounding them. Obviously, we had the co-main event where Paddy the Baddy Pimblett beat Jared Flash Gordon in a controversial decision. Now, I'll be breaking that down a little bit later, but right now I want to break down the main event between Jan Blachowicz and Magomed Ankalev that ended in the draw that was supposed to crown a new light heavyweight champion. Now, we know the aftermath of this has caused massive chaos for the division. Next month, presumably in the main event of UFC 283, we're going to see Glover Teixeira vs Jamahal Hill for that belt, but I don't think that fight should be happening. I've already made a video breaking it down and discussing it, so I'll leave the link in the description if you want to watch that. But in this video, we're just purely going to be breaking down the first round, because it's clear to me that Jan won the second and third, and Magomed won the fourth and got a 10-8 in the fifth. So the draw comes from people saying Jan won the first round. Personally, I have scored that round for Magomed, but I've watched it back now, and I'm going to tell you who I think really won this fight. Jan opens up the striking with two calf kicks and lands a right and another leg kick before Magomed lands his first front kick to the body. As Magomed lands, Jan lands a straight but does not get a lot of power behind it. Magomed then lands a jab to the body and Jan responds with another calf kick as Magomed misses his straight. Jan appears to have his next calf kick checked by Magomed, who follows up with another front kick to the body. Jan then cracks Magomed with a right hand, but Magomed lands another right and blocks Jan's follow-up shot. After both men miss, Jan appears to just land a left and miss with his follow-up right. Jan then lands a right while Magomed follows up with a 1-2. His jab hits the shoulder of Jan while his straight hits clean. Magomed then lands an oblique kick to the thigh of Jan, who responds with a low kick. Jan then lands his jab to the body, and Magomed lands a jab of his own and charges forward, but doesn't land any of the follow-up shots. Jan lands a kick to the shin of Magomed and follows up shortly after with a right. Jan then possibly lands another right, but it's hard to tell from the angle. Magomed lands his jab, but slips. Once Magomed recovers, Jan then follows up with a kick to the body, and Magomed lands a jab to the body and to the face of Jan, but it is clear to see that Ankalev's face is beginning to swell. Magomed then lands two more front kicks to the body, making him and Jan equal on the strikes landed for the first time this round. Jan then lands a jab to the body, however Magomed follows up with a head kick almost immediately. Magomed snacks off a jab, overtaking Jan on strikes landed for the first time this round. However, Jan soon responds with a body kick, making them equal again. Magomed then appears to miss his counter left, but lands a right and a front kick to the body. He once again now has landed more strikes than Jan. He lands one more front kick to the body before landing a left to the face of Jan. His follow-up is however blocked. Jan gets in close to the pocket and lands a shot to the body. However, Magomed responds with a shot of his own to the head of Jan. Another front kick by Magomed and a roundhouse to the body is met with a calf kick by Jan, but Magomed lands another front kick. These are ultimately the last strikes thrown by both men in this round, and in my eyes, I have Magomed outstriking Jan by 6, 24-18. So there we go. I have Magomed outstriking Jan 24-18. Now, do I still think he won this fight? Yes, I do, because even though Jan appeared to do more damage and land the bigger shots, I think the shots that Magomed landed that Jan didn't really helped him win this round, because they seemed to slow down Jan, especially those front kicks to the body. Those really played a big part in this round, and all the commentators seem to agree with this notion. Now, like I said, this probably isn't the most accurate breakdown because it's just me with my own eyes, and there's probably better breakdowns out there, but this is just my opinion. And also, I'm not mad if you think Jan won the round and it was a draw. It was a very close fight, but ultimately, I just see Magomed winning it 48-46 because of this round. Now, I may change my opinion if I ever rewatch this fight again, but right now, I have it Magomed winning. So I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. Stay protected at all times. Keep yourself safe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next breakdown.